the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Former President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what so ego na proboso building Ghana aprobo ya obo ordinary chiremu ewo the Eastern region ekohia ahemfo ene nipa ahodo omo no omo di nkita ho edifa the policies supposedly. One of them happens to be the 24-hour economy ya omo enti ho jai. You see, I'm going to say when the Upper East region, ya wani ahemfo any etitretitri ni Ghana for ya etuaba eyeye edi nkomo about omo any swade hunu any omo trimopo any de omo wo eye edi ebeboa oman just in case say father luck smiles on them and then they win the 2024 elections. Now Stephen Atubiga, you see, or your founder and leader at the National Liberation Congress (NLC). Now, Enkaneno na or a guru of the NDC, no the NDC muntintima yiba. In fact, Orize ya corporate presidential primaries in the NDC. You know, the same kakra to just say. When you break eti former President John Dramani Mahama in NDC in some or more eka about unemployment, joblessness. Now, one on the Saba, why you say, oh, you need pattern, you are unemployed, the BSC. It must 6 ANDC for a DNTR. Or say, San Yomani, a self-inflicted by the former president himself. One of our NDC 4 boys and Ludwana say, Guru boys, yen chase kind, yen far by, yen say. Enti no se nipa no akasa be ekwepeno ho na watumi aye bibi no the former president anyesa enti na dodo na aba be ye beden 2 the IMF na woko ya na conditionalities ni bi eye freezing unemployment ni ade no eno so eye contributing factor to the alarming rate of unemployment in this country. There are so many other issues. Yeah, Stephen Atubiga as usual. In fact, what they may former President John Dramani Mahama Nsem-Pii. Yanko, na yankoti.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about unemployment. Okay, if you look at the unemployment rate today in Ghana, majority of the people that are not employed are NDC members. Majority of the people that have not gotten jobs to do in this country are the NDC members, especially, you know, the NDC, because of IMF directives, okay, whatever reason, employment was frozen. From 2013 till NDC lost election 2016. And from 2016 to date, most of the NDC members, okay, who have not hidden their faces, who are out there advocating, campaigning for the NDC from 2013 to date. You go back and look. Most of the people that they're unemployed are those who finished schooling, who graduated from 2013, coming down to this 2024. They don't have jobs. So imagine a young man finishes schooling, graduates in 2013, and have not, due to his party colors, due to the activeness in politics, you know, everybody knowing them all over the place, they've not been able to get jobs to do from 2013 to date. You work the math, the ages. So that is why some of us think that if you talk to most of the young men, the grassroots person who reached out to some of us, their frustration is they are not getting the message of encouragement from the NDC assuring them of jobs. Jobs should be the priority of most of the youth. I throw a challenge to anybody, any young man walking around in your neighborhood that has no job, walking around hustling. If you ask them, if you take 10 people, 6 is NDC members. NDC registered card-bearing members in this country. So the leadership of the NDC, I have not heard them giving them hope. I have not heard any leadership assuring the youth, the grassroots, the foot soldiers, how they're going to create jobs for them, how they're going to make sure that they'll have work to do to assure them that employment is not going to be based on your party colors. If it's going to be the father for all, or if they're going to assure the guys that look, if sacrifice being an NDC member from 2013 coming out not getting jobs, not being unemployed to date and working for us, assuring you of jobs and how they're going to create the jobs, how they're going to do it. I have not heard that. I have not heard the leadership of the NDC giving them hope. So I think that the men are complaining. I mean, the men and women, the grassroots, they need to be assured of jobs as they out there breaking their back, attending any calls that you people make room for them. What capacity building are you going to put on them? I mean, what capacity building are you going to get out of them? How are you going to make sure that no NDC person, a young man who gets accident, a young man who gets fired from, or a young lady who gets fired from their jobs, trying to campaign to bring the NDC, what are you doing? So I think that, and I'm going to keep saying this until the right thing is done. You should have a plan for the youth, an exit plan for them. Okay, what are you going to do different? How are you going to make sure that you create the environment that people will not be dependent on only government for jobs? How are you going to make the environment so creative that a lot of businessmen will be groomed? A lot of investment will come into certain neighborhoods. Okay, and that is where I throw the challenge to the NDC. What are they going to do different to create jobs? And yes, we could have been more creative, not to have allowed the IMF to direct us that employment should be frozen. Okay, there should have been other alternatives. Okay, but I don't know what happened 2013. There was no employment, no recruitment, nothing. All those guys, if you take 2013 to date, look at the number of years. Some of them are grown. They've grown, they've reached certain age that, their parents spend all this money because of politics. They've not gotten jobs to do. And one thing that I deaf my heart for comrades in the NDC, the young men and women, the grassroots, the foot soldiers, that I love them is NDC people, they never fake. NDC men would never fake and go and say I am not an NDC person just to get a job. For that I salute the comrades. I salute the fallen ones. I salute the hungry ones. I salute those that are holding on. That their pride of being, and leadership keep disappointing these young men. Leadership don't get them involved. And what is the youth organizer? Okay, what is the youth organizer doing to assure the youth of making sure that from their future is bright? That is, unfortunately, we all find ourselves in a country that if you don't belong to party A or party B, when they are in government, you don't get a job. But those that are also busting their ass and working hard to make sure that they bring their political NDC back, or working for the NDC, there's no hope, there's no message. Okay, because beside the most important thing, I tell the NDC leadership, it is not I'll do this, I'll do that, 24 hours and all that is going to ginger the youth. The youth have to make sure that are you going to pull them along. Okay, there may kind of say they be a 2013 NDC a freezy employment freezy employment to 2013 to 2016 a loser bano osha samrant ene maba na mo school that age samrant from 2013 besi and 2024 mo nyina ho ma anya adwuma anye and one thing na me tu chema NDC for no I mean your comrades ni youth ni grassroots ni say omun kodin trouble bia say me nye NDC ni fa me adwuma ene de me tu chema kom osho ma kom de omo se wi mrant ye ne a ye nye adwuma ye ana ye nye adwuma etimantem bia na wo no omo kasa nine NDC for so which mrant do enama I'm sorry mrant do nam now from one ensia NDC for a ohwe na dodo no nso awie a school from 2013 besine and unemployment rate no dodo na NDC for omo a omo wie school ye nya adwuma nya no dodo na NDC for na NDC for no so no lead NDC mpanyimfo na some pens assembly e ka kire embrante ne mabu no omo frɛ Mr. Atubiga da asesa wo ka bi maye ye da asesa ye mpanyimfo no ya no nkodwom omo nye mon kire anamo a mo be mpanyuma ma embrante na ye mon kire anamo a mo pa o se no mo su ko mo ho akire come from 2013 besi na no se na mo de bibe ko school se na be me bi mu scholarship se na obe ya a businessman betimi I invest in omo betimi I get a businessman out of them, okay, and building buying no so be pull omo along. So me there me free say candidate no John Dramani Mahama and national chairman ne women organizer leadership of the party no mo manifesto mo share how is betimi create employment, because mo betimi create employment directly and indirectly employment at the my youth no, especially the private sector, because government sector na intimi en azowo mu nyina. And I believe say National Democratic Congress as a socialist party no, say mutimi implement what the party is stand for, what the party believes in for the poor, making the environment such a way say sikani no hiani ni wa. I think say within 4 years Ukraina moving opportunity bebana, I think the millions and millions of jobs can also be created. So I think say party no more messages in terms of jobs no I come from day one amuntie no mun go back to the drawing board. It is not me say what about the human capacity, what about building the grassroots, what about restructuring the party no in terms of say move reduce sikano the contest elections were internal elections so that babu no bia betimi afford it, because Rollins catch the bia say babu no bia no, okay, so 6 months to a year salary intimi bia intimi ntia e ma on contest in the election your friend say internal party no more, it means it defeats the purpose say here for there. So and na me person me catch them I mean me dey to dey nwumre say boys na kasa, girls na kasa, o ma lose hope kasa de mompe kasa bin kasa en kanchira wo mo, okay, o ma lose hope. Mr. Atubiga kabi maye ye nim up ye ba edwuma se no besi package ye se na benye edwuma from 20. This is a quick one to those NDC members, the stakeholders in the NDC, some of the opinion leaders, those who are calling me to tell me, Steve, Mr. Atubiga, we feel sidelined. We've been sidelined in the party. They don't get us involved. The candidate is moving alone. He has selected certain people. The candidate is not reaching out to call us. And we think that we've been sidelined and we are also sitting watching. I think that the NDC was built for accountability. The NDC was built to speak up. The NDC was built to be vocal. The NDC was built to hold people accountability, probity and accountability. And I think that instead of calling me Atubiga individually to complain about the how leadership have sidelined most of you, the leaders, how the leadership is not consulting some of you, I think that you could all also speak one voice, come together, and then petition the party, petition the candidate, petition the leadership of the party, petition the council of elders, make a press conference, be bold and speak up, and pinpoint that you people have been sidelined, you people have been left out. They are not calling you people to be parts and parcel of today's meetings. They feel that you are against the candidate. You feel that you are not in the candidate's books. And some of the members of parliament who are also calling me or saying that, I understand your dilemma. It is difficult to reach the candidate. It is difficult to get hold of the candidate. I think that, yes, you people should also man up and come together as a caucus, meet the leadership of the party in the house, and then have reach out to the candidate's office and some of the national executives too. You call and say, Mr. Atubiga, we've been silent. Our office is not functioning. the candidate has left us, the candidate is not resourcing us, the party is not resourcing us, we are not giving any tax, the candidate is moving alone. That is why you have the functional executives meeting, that is why you have the fake meeting. And I believe that General Mosquito should also make an environment that people should not feel that when they voice their frustration of not being part of the equation in campaigning for the party or working for the party, there should be vindictiveness, or they should be seen as anti-party. There is fear and panic in the NDC. And I throw the challenge to all of you. Where are all the former presidential aspirants? Where are all the Jerry's former appointees? Where are Tamil's former appointees? Where are the stakeholders, the vocal ones? They all say they feel left out. They feel they are not pulling them along. And I think that yes, it is a prerogative of everybody to complain and then to say, look, things are not going right. But at the same time, it's going to take. It's a political party. Speak up. Fortunately for the NDC, every card-bearing member is a stakeholder. Every card-bearing member of the NDC today is a stakeholder of the party. You have the right to voice your opinion. You have the right to disagree and agree, and that is why the NDC probity and accountability. Speak up, speak your mind. So all I'm trying to say is that draw the party. If instead of complaining individually, Mr. Atubiga this, Mr. Atubiga that, Mr. Atubiga this, I think that listening to most of the calls that I get every day from certain people, I think that there's fear and panic in the party, and most of them have coiled back. That is why you are not seeing anybody calling a press conference. You are not seeing anybody running around trying to tell the party that, oh, everybody has called and looking at the candidate. And I think that they should go ahead and be brave and speak up. The me party no microphones me de efutu nema webe frame Atubiga party no omo mfaye nka ho ye de tie be omo freya candidate no ni party leadership no omo build a certain cloud be certain inner circle be at hono me free say munyina mon come back together munya no ba ko na mon frɛ mubetimi amachi akọ candidate ni fie mubetimi amachi akọ ase edu nketia ho mubetimi afrɛ press conference. But I think say mubetimi any nkrofo akasa, because some executives no national executives mo complaining some offices no yen resource mo mo your friend is saying dormant candidate na build a certain wall no na monka ho yen resource mo offices no. These are some of the things munye brave na monkasa, because party no probity and accountability, okay, equality. Wow, ukura party ne card bibia no wo stake wo party no mo. NDC party no CPP, PNC, MPP, UP, a background of party kitting individuals na ba carbon and ati NDC ntina NDC near Congress no. Congress means the amalgamation of individuals in perform background different political parties na be boom and active party na NDC no. Nti monkasa, okay, monkasa